Okay, hello, teacher and classmates. So today, my classmate Martha and I will present you our guide for self-learning or autonomous learning of a second language that in this case is English. So here you have the content of our guide or paper. So in the first part, you will find a brief introduction to the main topics that are presented in our guide and are related with the learning process. And these topics are motivation, learning styles, multiple intelligences, and management of time. So we decided to put all these concepts because this has the purpose that the learner or reader of this guide has a more detailed explanation to understand better what is the objective of these concepts in the learning process. And in the second part, you will find the content of our guide. That are some reflective questions, tests, sheets for a weekly planner, and ideas for activities that the learner can apply at home.
Okay. Now, let's start with the guide. This is the beginning of our guide. So here we have some questions that we decided to apply to our students, so they will be aware of their learning style, the motivation by answer these questions. So this will help them during the self learning process. Here in this section we have motivation. And in this section, we decided to talk more about motivation, but in an easier way, so students can identify what is motivation, what is their motivation. And in the next section, we have the learning styles. Also, we decided to add some images about some of these learning styles to do it clear for the students, and they can identify better the learning style. Also, we decided to provide them with tests about the learning styles, and they can identify what works better. And also, we have the multiple intelligences. Also, we decided to do it in a friendly language in order to be more understandable for the students. And also, we have a test about multiple intelligences, and so they can identify in what are they good.
Okay, so now we move on with this section that are goals and management of time. So it is important that during your self-studying process, you know what are your goals. So you can set you can know what are your abilities or on where you can improve. So remember that you need to organize yourself and also your time to be able to see results during this process and feel more motivated. So also this helps you to administer your time and know how much time you are wasting on other things. So this can be difficult at the beginning, but it is very helpful to organize yourself and see how are you doing during the week in the things that you are doing. And also this helps you to set hours for each activity and save time. So here are some options that we provide to the learner that are for a weekly planner, so they can print this and use them. They can use to organize their week and the things that they want to accomplish in that week. So also the weekly planner is very useful because you can remember what you are going to do during the next days. And then we move on with the activities. So we decide to put the ones that work for us during our process of learning. a language that in our cases were Japanese and Korean. So we thought that these activities are authentic, different from the ones that are applied in the normal classroom when you are learning English or other language. So the first one is the use of websites. So there are many sites that their content is dedicated to practice the language. So this is very useful. The second one is the use of apps. This is more like a website, but in the app, you can use it wherever you are, and it is very practical. For example, you can, if you have a recess in the school, you can use the app to practice vocabulary or pronunciation. The third one is one of my favorite activities, that is the use of songs for learning. In this one, you can choose a song in English that you like the most and search the English lyrics and learn what you want. So we thought that it is good to combine what you like and with the language, so you can involve more with your learning process. The next activity is watch series or movies. So in this one, you can learn how the characters use the language in the situations that are presented. And also you can practice your listening and speaking skills. And also you are not going to get bored because you are into that series and you are very focused on that. The next one is the use of flashcards. So this could be more for memorize or study some words, verbs, or expressions that you want to learn and practice. This is very practical and useful because you are the one that write your own flashcards and you are the one that know what is the content that you are studying.
Sorry, in the next we have in the next activity, sorry, we have the blogs. So our students are intermediate level, so they can look for topics that they are interested in. So this activity is useful because they are based in daily life situation. And the next is the use of notes. For example, if they are learning grammar, they can write their own notes and make them more attractive and organized. This in order to keep motivated. And also we have the social media. First, they can change the language of the app, and also they can look for pages where they can learn the language, for example, TikTok or Instagram. And also the podcast is another activity that they can use, and that is more related with the taste test, because this will maintain them motivated because they are listening something topics they are motivated in. And the last one, the number 10, is the journal. This is useful for improve their writing skill because they can write about their opinion about the daily life or the activities, or just maybe write a phrase that they learn. And okay, here we have the annex, and in this part we have the first questions that we show in the first part. But I decided to apply this question to a friend that is learning English. She's in intermediate level. So now she decided to learn English by their own because she studied formally during 2 years, but she stopped because of their work. And here she made conscious about their process and the previous process. And now, what is she doing now? And also she did the multiple intelligences test that we did did in our first project. And she mentioned that these results fit what she thought she's good at. And I think this is very helpful to make her conscious about their their abilities or and how she can improve. And I think that this guide is based on what worked for us during our first project when we were learning our language. And Carmina?
Yes, and also we thought that it is very helpful to have something that can guide us to do things better and improve on our mistakes. So we hope that students can find interesting and really helpful this guide to use. So we hope that you really like this guide. And so yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, that's all.